It's Wednesday, April 16, 2025, and this is 2+ Minutes in the Law and Politics. Have you ever broken curfew and been punished by your parents? Well, that's actually a pretty good way of thinking about a contempt of court violation. To prove contempt of court, a prosecutor will have to show, 1, that the court order was clear and specific, 2, that the person violated the order, and then 3rd, that the violation was willful. So if you think about your breaking curfew, the analysis would go something like this. Were you told to be home at 10 o'clock? Did you not come home at 10 o'clock? And why didn't you come home at 10 o'clock? Was it because you were partying with your friends till 11 or 12 and having a great time? Or was it because you were driving home, you had a flat tire, and if you hadn't had the flat tire, you would have made it home by 10? That's essentially what the contempt of court analysis is. So why are we talking about contempt of court? What's the deal? Well, that is because today Judge Boasberg decided that there is probable cause to believe that the United States government acted in contempt of court. And he plans to have a trial later on to decide whether to find the government or the people acting for the government guilty of contempt of court. And if he makes that determination, then they're going to be punished possibly with jail time. So this is a big deal. It's a criminal allegation, and that is now pending in his court. And he wrote a 46-page opinion explaining the gist of explaining in detail what I've just explained very briefly. Now, what is the allegation of contempt? Well, that goes back to March 15, 2025. If you'll remember, that was when there were 2 planes filled with people that this administration said were in the United States illegally, and President Trump flew them to that terrible prison in El Salvador that many people are calling a labor camp or like a concentration camp. You've probably seen those photos of the half-naked men hunched over and touching each other back to back. Well, that's what it's about. Judge Boasberg told them, do not send those planes to El Salvador until I have the due process hearing required under the Alien Enemies Act. And instead of complying with the order, the government just flew with the men in the plane, and then they landed in El Salvador. And then the El Salvador president just said, oopsie, when he was told that the planes were supposed